What's up YouTube? Capital G here, checking out some new amazing Lunalight support coming out in the Dimension box, and it doesn't actually surprise me that this card is so good because hasn't everything in the Dimension box so far just been like fire, like the Ostinato from Melodious, the Fluffle support, the Win-Win, like everything in that sealed product that Konami has revealed has just been excellent. So it actually doesn't surprise me that this new card is amazing. This is Lunalight's Kaleido chick. Little weird that she's not designed after like an animal because all the other Lunalights are pretty much like animals, you know, like cats and butterfly, wolf, sheep. They're all like animals, so it's a little weird rabbits that she's not like an animal. She's a level 4 Dark Beast Warrior because obviously she's a Lunalight, so she's going to be Beast Warrior. She's going to be Dark. She's level 4. She's 1400 attack, 800 defense. Stat lines on Lunalights don't really matter except when it comes to the fusions because the fusions do pretty much the heavy lifting. You can only use the second effect once per turn. Effect number 1 once per turn. You can send one Lunalight monster from your main or extra deck to the graveyard for the rest of the turn. If you use this card as fusion material, you can treat this card's name as the same name of the sent monsters. Oh my god, that is so amazing. You don't understand how much Lunalights have needed this, guys. This is basically a built-in copy of Fusion Tag. Like, we no longer have to run that shitty card. People tried to convince me that Fusion Tag was like decent. No, I've just been saying it's a fucking terrible card. I think the only reason people like ran Fusion Tag is because they felt like they had to summon Panther Dancer, but now you don't even have to think about that because this card is a Lunalight, which means you can use it for fusions. You can also obviously search it with Tenki or with like Perfume. The effect number 1 already makes Fusion Tag completely irrelevant. You never have to run that card ever again, ever. That effect is so good. And at worst, guys, it's a foolish burial for the deck, which is super good as well. Effect number 2, if this card is sent to the graveyard by a card effect, you can target a poly in your graveyard, add it to your hand. Again, amazing effect. If you know anything about Lunalights, there's a reason that people run so many copies of Fusion Recovery, and it's basically because like you can't have enough polymerizations. It's almost impossible. This card or this effect makes it float. Essentially, it's the same as like Black Sheep, except getting a monster back to your hand like a Lunalight, you just get a poly back to your hand so you can fusion again. Effect number 3, if this card is banished, you can activate this effect. Until the end of this turn, your opponent cannot activate card effects during the battle phase. Again, it's like Konami took all the weaknesses of the deck and fixed them all in one card. This arguably is going to be like one of the best Lunalights they have in the entire deck. This basically means that things like Mirror Force are just no longer something that Lunalights have to fear, because if you've ever played Lunalights, you know that you pretty much get shit on by battle traps. I mean, Leo Dancer she's basically a Magispector, and the thing that wrecks her is like Drowning Mirror Force and Quaking Mirror Force, and this card basically takes those out. Or if your opponent has like annoying cards like Metaphor's Counter or Flip Effects, like stupid stuff like that, or you know, a Utopia with materials can be a problem for Lunalights. Like, now you just banish this and you don't have to worry about any of that crap again. And for anybody wondering how you're going to banish this card because maybe you don't play double L's, the way that you don't run like a Lure of Darkness, even though they're all dark or anything like that. Lunalights have a Pendulum monster that is also a Miracle Fusion, so that is generally the way that you'll banish it. Ideally, I would expect that you run a Pendulum Summon Kaleidoscope check, activate our effect, send Panther Dancer to the graveyard, probably, you know, fusion summon, put a poly back in your hand, and then use Wolf, and then just make a second Leo Dancer because, you know, your like Panther Dancer is already in your graveyard, so you can just banish this and banish the same shit that you used for pretty much the first summon of Leo Dancer, just banish it and make a second. So making double Leo Dancer is going to be very easy now, and I see no reason to run any less than 2 of this card. Like, to me, things like Crimson Fox and Purple Butterfly are going to lose their spots because of things like this, because this card just gives the deck too much damn utility. Like, it's just too good for the deck not to run at least 2 copies of. So let me know what you guys think. I think this card is amazing. I'm hoping to see at least one more good Lunalight card, but if we don't get that, it's still really good support. If you guys enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you have not already.